Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty prompt. It's Lampard! And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lampard. Luperto. Still goalless. He's played him through. Can he finish? It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And
Luis Suarez!
Heracles are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass...
And Del Piero! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gets a good foot in there. Makalele. Luis Suarez. Cleared away. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. And it's Del Piero. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
And again, they're pressing effectively. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Fires from distance.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Speculative strike. Luperto. Heracles, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he knocks it clear. Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lampard. Del Piero, a player of legendary status. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They've won a throw in. Can he latch on to this? And no, that was never going to make it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Firmly met. Gerrard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Del Piero. Palomino. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Mina. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He was under real pressure there. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal.
And now the hit! It's anyone's ball now. And he's quick to get it clear again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here comes the corner. White in. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Heracles must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.